So, welcome everybody in the part 2 of our flight from Bole, Addis Abeba International Airport to Djibouti, Hotel Delta Alpha Mike Airport. So, welcome. We are done with the preparation of the flight plan and the pre-flight. So, it is in the part 1. So if it is the first time that you are watching this video, you should know that there is a part 1 of this video on the channel. I will put the link in the in comments and also add a link for you to join the part 1. So I will let you for your video. Enjoy. I wish you a good flight and let's go. So we restart with the baby start. Before, let me start the APU. Also, we didn't make those kind of tests, like steel shake stall test, yeah, those kind of tests, oxygen tests. Made them. So emergency ban off. You dump standby. This puts on the pumps. We don't have a lot of fuel, so I'm not sure that we have a fuel in the center tank. The APU, let's start the APU on and start. Yes, let's go. The APU is starting. From the APU, we are going to have a bleed air to start the engine, and also we can have electricity from the APU, and we are going to shut down the ground power unit. So already for passenger, they put it on auto. This is put it on auto also. Good. The APU is starting. Now we can request start up and push back. Ethiopian 362, request start up and push back.
Echo Tango Hotel 362, start up and push back approved.
Start up and push back approved, Ethiopian 362.
Please prepare for gate departure.
Okay, good. We are going to call the top we pre-plan our push. So we are going to runway 07 left. So we have to head now to the west for the taxi. Like this. Have to come back here and go like this to join taxiway Bravo. Take via. Okay, let's line up and ask him. Just like this. Good. Start, please. So we continue the taxi. Okay, for our speed, we set start departure. V2 is normally 142, but I'm going to set 180. The only limit here is 250 below 10,000 feet. So let's say 2,200. For the altitude, it is we are clear to climb initially to flight level 200. So flight level 200 set. Continue. Very nice. Now we can request taxi. Ethiopian 362 request taxi.
Echo Tango Hotel 362, taxi via Alpha 2 runway 07 left.
Via Alpha, runway 07 left, Ethiopian 362.
Now we ask that you direct your attention to the forward part of each cabin to the TV monitors for a brief and important safety message about our
Okay, we set the parking brake, we take the
The
brake.
captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign if you haven't already done so. Please
What
request
happened?
that you store your luggage
Brake.
and take your seats so we can have an
Okay.
on-time departure. For those
Brake set.
passengers treated
We
in a
finish the
designated
pushback.
exit row, you may be called upon to open that exit in the event of an emergency.
We thank them.
Please refer to the safety briefing card of the exit row
Okay, so
information
taxi
card
via
located in
Alpha.
the seatback
So we
pocket.
come
To
here,
ensure you meet the exit row
airport.
criteria and understand the
So
information.
I'm already via
After
Alpha, that means I
carefully
should
reviewing
pass
this
like
card, you
this,
believe you could be entered
go
to
there
network
and
tour
join
staff
Alpha
for the
and
functions
continue
listed.
here. But in
Please
the
notify
simulator,
flight
this
attendant.
taxiway
At this
doesn't
time,
exist,
we also
so
request
we
that
take
you store
Bravo
your
1.
electronic devices until we are
Yeah,
above
okay.
1,000 feet. I will notify you
We
when the
come to
safety
here, we
briefing sign is up
backtrap
for
and
you.
we line up
If
on
there's any
runway
question or
07
support
left.
device you can use on board today, please
Let's
refer
go.
to the Welcome Aboard section of your My Magazine. Thank you for
So
your
for taxi
attention.
check, you have the checklist, you should.
I have the checklist.
We didn't start the engine yet, so fuel pump, they are good. Good. Packs are off, good. isolation auto, APU bleed on. Now we can start the engine with engine 1. Strobe light and anti-collision on. Let's put all the light on now. Logo also. Good. We come here to monitor the engine. Okay, start, and at 25% of N2 we add fuel. Oh, 25%. We inject fuel. Should we start it now? You can see, started. Okay, and when stabilized, the switch must be on off. Okay, off. We can start now the second engine, but before we have the pump, electrical pump for hydraulic pump. So we have two hydraulic pump, one driven by the engine and one driven by electrical power. So good, we start the engine 2. Okay, it's building, waiting for 5%, then we inject fuel. Okay, this is coming 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. We inject fuel. So we wait until he is stabilized also, and we are going to switch the electricity. Actually, we are using the APU. Then we can see that when the generator 1 and generator 2 are available, we switch on them. We wait until it is stabilized. So let me check my transponder. C775 is good. So before enter the runway, we put it on TARA, like a traffic avoidance and advisory. Okay, the switch person off. So now we can this on, strobe probe, like pitot probe, heater on. We should set also our cruising altitude. It is a 37 set. Takeoff altitude. This is for the pressurization, and then the aircraft will know how to, at which rate to pressurize the aircraft. So we are taking off at Addis Abeba airport, field elevation 7,600. This we have only, we can round by 50 feet, so 650 feet. That is great, and everything is on auto, period auto. Then we move on now on generator. Generator 1, generator 2. Packs on auto, APU bleed off. Then APU generator off and off is already disconnected. So we can now switch off the APU. Taxi light on. Now we can taxi. We are on power. We remove brake and we continue our taxi. On here. So we are taxiing slowly. Those big aircraft also have a limit for taxi speed. So it is a 625. You know why I'm laughing? The real aircraft was scheduled to take off at 0605 Zulu, but he finally took off at 0628 Zulu. And we are now also planning.
No.
See.
Ground
Ethiopian 211 is clearance of the runway. Request taxi to parking.
211, taxi via Alpha to Gate 1.
Via Alpha to Gate 1. Ethiopian 211.
Taxi via Alpha. I'm going to take Alpha, bro. Where are you? Normally we should pass here to take Alpha. Come back on the center ring. Okay, but this Alpha is mixing to join the runway is mixing, so we are going to click the runway like this and backtrack there on runway 07 left. Passing here will be too much dangerous. Okay, so we are going to enter the runway. So we were clear, but we check again that the runway is clear. We stop to enter the runway. Landing light on, runway turn off light on, taxi light off. The transponder on Tara, engine on continuous for takeoff. RTO, auto brake on RTO for rigid takeoff, and flaps on 10. You can go to co-pilot side to select it easily. Okay, flaps on 10. Already on 10. Perfect. Oh, we enter the runway. Sorry, I applied too much power and immediately verify takeoff speed. Yeah, when you touch the flaps, tell you to verify your takeoff speed. Flight control, yes. Oh, good. See, you have to check flight control and IRS. Let me line up and check. The flight control, it is a yaw damper that I forgot. And what is the problem of IRS? Oh, we are losing runway. I don't know. Can you? Okay, perfect. We already make a stick shaker test. We have to make normally the fire test also. Okay, lights are working properly. Good. Good. And we should check that also. So it is the same thing for the second engine or everything. So let's assume that while we were making the flight plan, our first officer prepared that for us. So, okay. I have a space here. So we are going to backtrack here. Ethiopian 362, request line up. Ethiopian 360 at holding position runway 07 left to request line up. I should switch frequency on tower. Ethiopian 362, request takeoff.
ETH362, wind 090 S10, runway 07 left, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff runway 07 left, Ethiopian 362. We advance power to the HAAB. Engine are stabilized. Then we press toggle button. Toggle button. And we take off. Speed is alive and increasing. Check. Threshold 100. Wow, we are taking a runway.
The airplane is heavy.
Okay, the rotate and view are now closed, so we are not going to here rotate.
Lift.
Lift off. I'm trimming. 400 feet AGL, L nav. L nav.
H362, check departure on 1290 is for 85.
System, gear up. 1290.85, Ethiopian 362. Okay, we start retracting flaps. Allow. Reduce the range to follow the route.
What is this noise?
My climb rate is very high. So I can activate the autopilot now. Autopilot on.
Okay.
So the autopilot will now engage or follow VNAV path and also VNAV speed. Auto brake are off. 10,000 feet, so we can now switch off the lights. Taxi light should be off. Now we can put it on off continuous. I will find a solution. I don't know why the FMC asks him to accelerate at speed at 284. That is not normal. It is why we are so close to the ground, you see.
Okay.
I'm waiting for 14,000 to switch to standard, but actually they...
Already.
Yeah, because it is the actual pressure.
Okay.
So we retract it quickly, and now we can continue. So the next one we should be at Alpha Delta Sierra 40. I want to show you where we are. Okay. Now on the departure we are here actually. We are going to join Alpha Delta Sierra 40. And after Alpha Delta Sierra 40 we continue to Alpha Delta Sierra 75 Bravo. We join Asole and we proceed. So we can check that the FMC also is coherent. Alpha Delta Sierra file level 155 above. This is a restriction. Okay. When the color is in magenta, that means it is a restriction that you should follow. Actually, we should proceed to Alpha Delta Sierra 40.
Okay.
Yeah. Then the next one, Alpha Delta Sierra 48. You can see here. Then Alpha Delta Sierra 75B. Maintain flight level 310. Okay. Asole, and before Nideg, we have to descend. Wow. Okay, it will be a sportive flight. So we are approaching flight level 200. That we should now receive a clearance to climb higher before reach this altitude. So let's set a higher altitude. And for if we don't want to deactivate and reactivate the VNAV altitude, we just press altitude interrupt N1 active. You can see here now VNAV speed now and N1 speed. Though N1 speed will go in climb mode and give the thrust that is planned for the climb mode. If we come to here and we check climb, this is the climb thrust. N1 97.6 here. We can go also to N1 limit to see all the performance of aircraft in go around mode, in continuous mode, climb mode, and cruise mode. So we have all of them. So like this now, I have to finish the configuration. Let's immediately set the target altitude 370. Then we are done with that. Hmm?
It's hard.
It is high. It is very high. But because we are flying in mountain area, I think that is so. That is great. We are continue climbing slowly. Let's see our progress on the chart. Okay, now we are turning to go to Alpha Delta 75. So when we reach Asole, I'm going to cut the video for you guys. For you, it will be just in blink of eyes or 1 second. And I'm going to come back approaching Lakby for the approach. So during the climb, what we can do, so we verify our FMC that is following everything correctly. We set the good range. Actually, the weather radar is not working in this aircraft, so we don't have a weather radar, but the forecast is good. We see here, we can check altitude, pressure altitude in the cockpit. That is good to check that the altitude is good. The difference must be how many pressure from outside to inside. But the passenger should feel between 6,000 feet or 8,000 feet between. They should feel that they are at this altitude.
You can set it directly.
You
can set that altitude directly.
The aircraft will try to manage and do his best for the pressurization. So, yeah. So you can check by this gauge here. I'm talking about this. You can check here the cabin level. So I'm not good by reading that thing, but I can guess that the cabin level is at 5,500 or something like this. And here is your climbing rate. If the cabin pressure is decreasing or increasing, you can see by these things.
Okay, cabin altitude.
This is altitude horn cutout. If the cabin altitude is not good, if the aircraft is start depressurizing, you will have a horn, wing, and you can cut it by pressing this button here.
Okay.
Yeah. What again? Position and strobe lights. Go to on strobe. Okay. Okay, it was on strobe actually. Okay. I think our first officer is doing a lot of things for us. Yeah. So we have seat belt, we have flight abandonment call, ground. This is a ground call. Seat belt on auto, time cabin auto. And this serve for ground power to connect the ground power switch. Like if there's ground power available, this will be lighted and you switch on and you are connected on. We have the yaw damper switch here. You know, I like Boeing. Those one are used in case of emergency, like if you lose hydraulic liquid or something. You know, Boeing make a switch for everything. Every element have a switch. Now I think we are proceeding. We should be proceeding to NIDEC now. I think. No, Asole. We didn't reach Asole. Yeah. Okay, this is our top of climb and this is our top of descent. Very short.
Short cruise.
You reach the climb and you start where we are on the map. Okay, we are approaching Asole. We reach Asole and we start descending immediately for like, oh my god. The fuel quantity is okay. Now we can come to on progress page here. Progress page, and we can see the fuel quantity at destination. At Djibouti, the fuel remaining in the tank will be 3.4. So we can even check now on our flight plan. Here we should have the fuel remaining in the tank at destination. So we have here now block fuel 5.7. What is the trip fuel plus taxi fuel? Trip fuel plus taxi fuel is 2.5. So that means if we remove 3.5 in 5.7, it remains 3.2.
Yes.
It remains 3.2. They should be put it in some place, but I don't know. This is the alternate fuel. We should be having the destination fuel also in the plan. I don't know where is it. Okay, it is, no, this is the flight level. Average of fuel, key, 2, okay. But knowing that it should remain at 3.7, we can also make this calculation by taking the takeoff weight and the landing weight, but that is not here. But if you make a difference, so we are going to have 3.4. My destination. Yeah, we plan 3.2, so that is great. That is okay. Oh, what again? We are now in a cruise. Actual wind is 270 degrees, 2 knot. I think 27 degrees 0. So that is a tailwind. But it's very calm. It is not even depicted. If there is a wind, it is depicted here. But it is very calm, 2 knots. So it's not even depicted.
It's still climbing.
Hmm?
Do you know when we reach? It's still climbing.
Yeah, we'll reach here, our top of climb, slightly before reach any deck. We are going to top of climb. As soon as we reach that, it is why they say that the pilots that are flying on this short flight have a lot to do.
Yeah.
They don't have time to rest. Even sometimes they eat when passengers are boarding because they don't really have a time to eat while flying. As soon as you climb, you have to prepare for landing. See, direct to waypoints. If I ask him direct to, we already reached Asole. Let me see. Leg. Yeah, we already reached Asole. We are proceeding now to Nidek. So if I ask direct Nidek, oh, that ATC letters. And I think that this is a payware, man.
Wow.
It's not working. I don't know why. Now I'm afraid to use the flight simulator because it's maybe contact at this center, request flight following. We acknowledge squad code. Acknowledge contact radar. Retry lights, VFR flight point to Djibouti. Read back clearance code. Acknowledge instruction. So continue to Asolo following heading 060. Proceed on course, climbing and maintaining flight level 370 to planetary system. This is okay. So we are technically in cruise now.
We passed that so.
Like in route, we passed that sorry. So I will cut the video. The descent, the top of descent will be simple, very simple, guy. What will happen is before I reach the descent, I have to set on my MCP a lower altitude. Because if you didn't set it, the aircraft will not descend. It's like you don't give him authorization. You don't give it authorization, so the aircraft will not descend. It is why it is important to set a lower altitude before reach your top of descent. You have here the next point with the time at which we are going to reach it and how many distance remain. So we are 1,000 feet to our cruise. This is why we have this alarm. Then this thing, you have this white board. Capture altitude. We are at now 25 knot indicated airspeed, but our ground speed is at 446. And since we have wind calm, the true airspeed is almost the same as the ground speed. So you remember that we were saying that we have a 2 knot, like see, on cruise page, we have a 2 knots coming from 270. So that gives us 2 plus 445, no, 446 is okay. Yeah, so everything is coherent, everything. So now we are making economic cruise. If we can use the LRC, I don't know, but I guess LRC is like low range cruise. Low range cruise, that means you don't have a lot of endurance. You are going to burn a lot of fuel. So now we are leveling off. You see the pitch mode is now VNAV mode, VNAV pass. Lateral mode is always LNAV, and now the autothrottle switch on FMC speed. See? So now, like, if you wait, you didn't set an altitude for the descent, it will tell you how you got it. Reset MCP altitude. You see?
Okay.
So what I want to do now, it is to set a lower altitude. My next restriction altitude, you should also discuss with ATC before start descending. You see, my next restriction, it is here to be above 5,000 feet at that point. AM
Okay.
82. That point AM 82, it is here. If you see on the
Yes.
Yeah, Alpha Mike 82. So this is a restriction for 5,000 feet and above.
Yes.
Then after we have 410 at maximum speed to 5 knots. So we are going to fight to gain those speed. So for the descent, I was saying a low altitude, but I have to ask the ATC to descend so I can say request cruising altitude decrease, because the simulator is not well synchronized with reality. But normally, like, let's try with this if it will work. Initialize the descent. No, it's not
That
working.
is alarming.
Yeah, there is some problem. I will try to do it, and another day I will present it to you guys. Not working, I don't know why. So we request to descend 10,000 feet because we are going to descend already. So we have descend and maintain flight level 290 and expect flight level 270. So let's set 290. So we will have to request again to descend before we reach the FMC, because we want to make an idle descent. You should know that the one goal of the FMC, it is to reduce your consumption, to be profitable flight. So to do so, the FMC would like to descend in idle mode. So for that, if we wait a bit, since we are approaching the top of descent, we can wait and see what the FMC will do. The top of descent is there. So we already tell our FMC that he's have a right to descend to 29,000 feet, flight level 290. So what he will do, he will put the power idle and maintain the path that will permit him to maintain the speed at 245 and also reach the altitude. So you see, retard mode.
Okay.
This guy will go to retard until idle. At that moment, our aircraft will start pitching down VNAV pass.
Okay.
See, VNAV pass, then continue the descent. Slightly slowly, you see,
Yes.
until he touch. And when he touch, that's you see, actually it is green saying retard. So I'm retarding. The aircraft is telling you I'm retarding the throttle. I know why I'm doing that. And the pitch is telling you I'm following the VNAV path, the vertical path that it is in the FMC. Now the arm mode come and it is in white to tell you I'm not doing anything to the throttle, but it is armed. I can touch it. I still having the control. So something will happen. Imagine that we start now gaining too much. We start losing too much speed, and we have to maybe dive. At that point, we can't follow the normal VNAV path.
Yes.
So what will happen? It will turn on VNAV speed, and the throttle will come, and the throttle will tell you I'm trying to reach the FMC speed.
Okay.
Let's do something. We can make an intervention in the speed. Speed intervention. We press the button. It comes here, 245. It is the FMC target speed. Look now. We have now FMC speed now. It is not anymore in but you see now it is moving the throttle slightly to take my speed. Now see something. If I tell him like I want more speed, what will happen? You see, he's pushing. He's pushing. So I will do for cancel this thing and it will come back in a retard. What will happen for the altitude? If we are going to let him level off at flight level 290, and at flight level 290, since it is not a VNAV pass, he should turn now VNAV speed, and the throttle will come alive because you are leveling off. The throttle will come alive to add power to maintain the altitude.
Okay.
So we will see it happen. I know we should. We're supposed to close. Let's open that here also. Load. So we're supposed to stop at Asole and record at Lac Bay, but since it is a short flight, It is interesting. Let's continue. So we are approaching Nidek. Approaching Nidek slightly. Guys, girls, boys, everybody, I hope you are enjoying. If so, write it in comments what you like, what you would like for improvement, what you're feeling, write your feeling in the comment, and like this video and subscribe for more video. You know, when you are doing something and your friends and people are liking what you are doing, you will be having more energy to perform again. So that's it.
Like and comment. It's easy. Just click it.
So now let's proceed outside. So I really need to go to toilet. So I'm going to leave you control. You have the control?
I have the control.
You have the control. So take an eye on the aircraft. It's going to level up at flight level 2900. Then contact the ATC and request decrease in altitude. And when you request the decrease altitude, you set it on here, and you press intervent button, which is a hide there. Okay, good luck.
Okay, to descend to
Flight level.
altitude.
Now we are descending to flight level 290. You
Yes.
can ask him to. We have to descend until 5,000 feet. So ask him to decrease 10,000 feet.
Okay.
Descend to flight level 190.
1,000 feet to go. Two 990. Descent request altitude. Decrease by 10,000 feet. Expect 17,000. Acknowledge. So decrease it to Yes, now I'm decreasing the altitude to 19,000 and expect 17,000. After setting the altitude, I have to, now it's cruising, I have to descend.
Okay, now he maintains VNAV altitude because of the altitude that you take. You press intervent button. VNAV speed now because he's not following the VNAV path. When we will reach the real path, we are actually above the path. I'm explaining.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, we are above the path. So at the moment that he will reach the path, he can say that VNAV pass now. Now we are in a speed, and this guy is going to retard. So let's open the chart and see.
Okay, it's descending now.
Yeah, we are now descending. It's very beautiful. I touched the autopilot button. You can't sleep in this aircraft. Okay, so we are now approaching Lakby to start our standard arrival procedure. We are descending, VNAV speed at LAC-B. So now let's go and see which altitude we should maintain at LAC-B. LAC-B here, we have the approach chart. So there is no specific altitude, but we are going to maintain above 5,000 feet here. Then after 4,100, so yeah, you should take maybe the, I think they say you take your altitude to lose and divide by 3 and you gain the nautical mile that you need. I think something like that. But actually you can use also this thing. You see that thing? Okay, RMP required 400 feet. This is the vertical navigation. You see, this is the lateral navigation. The required in route is 2 nautical miles. We are having now 0.05, very precise. You know, 2 nautical miles to the left and to the right. We are having a precision of 0.05 nautical miles to the left, to the right. 90% time of the flight. This is the vertical precise required navigation performance, actual navigation performance. But actually, he's telling us that we are too high. We should be low. So what I'm going to do is to take a speed brake detent. I will put it on flight detent. But what is a speed brake? Those one, deflate upward and slow the aircraft. And now I will set immediately the altitude 5,000 feet and I'll request the ATC to descend. Yeah, they are in the approach is a lot of fight, man. And even we are not, okay, the ATC was asking me a question. I didn't understand. A lot of bug with the ATC part, so we are going just to do without today. So typically, I set 5,000 feet. 5,000 feet and above. Can set 6,000. We'll check later. And I will let the aircraft continue descent. I'm using this speed. You see now? No, okay. When we will be close to that ship, we'll climb here. So we are too high. Let's see on the overhead panel, but we should prepare the altitude, the landing altitude. So the landing altitude is almost mean sea level, so 0 feet. We can set 50 feet. The packs are on auto. Everything is configured here. That is no problem. Below 10,000 feet, we are going to switch on landing light. They are on now or off? Ah, they were on. So let them on. The flight is short, but normally the landing light should be off and we should switch on below 10,000 feet. Okay, we are descending. You can see that now the ship is climbing. You see it's climbing, so that means we are reaching our pass. And when we reach the pass now, the VNAV speed should turn now in VNAV pass. And actually, the throttle is in arm mode. 5,000 feet and above. Okay, we are approaching. So I want you, normally you should make the approach briefing. We should reach at 0725. The real aircraft reach at 07. If you forgot, I can show you here. So, I have to upload this page. Update this page. Okay, we will come back for that. We are joining. You see now VNAV pass. We join now the VNAV pass. So for the VNAV pass, I can start now reducing. Yes, because we don't need, normally if you are on the pass, we don't need it anymore, but I have to put on ice on it and correct it as soon as possible. Next speed 245, very bit lower, and to descend to take it. Enough pass, and we continue. The fuel 3.5, let's check how many fuel will remain on destination again. This is the destination, the descent. We are planning to arrive at this point at 0719. Okay, and for the progress page, if 3.3 gallon, okay, we should arrive with 3.2 based on the flight plan. So 3.3, that is perfect, and we arrive at 0731, a bit late. Okay, now reduce the range to have a better visibility. And now I want you to follow me to study the approach chart. So this is the approach chart of Djibouti Airport, Hotel Delta Alpha Mike. effective on 1/12 September of 2019. 12 index 12-1 Arnav Zulu runway 09. So final course 089. We can set it here to remember 089. We can set it. And we should set also for the first officer, which is very important to do it for it. I'm going to do it later quickly. So mandatory altitude at final approach fix. IM20. Where is IM20? IM20 here. So it is 3,200 feet. Okay. Okay, no problem. We are going to manage LNAV VNAV. What is the for our category C aircraft? So it is 339 feet. Airport elevation 49 feet. So 339 feet to set as a minimum. Okay. For the go around, we climb to 4,800. So I am 095 turn and join 4. Okay, that is good. Altitude set in hectopascal, runway elevation 2 hectopascal, transition altitude 5,000 feet. He's putting that, but that is not correct. The transition altitude is 5,000 feet. It is because I didn't correct it in the speed restriction waypoint altitude. It is because I didn't correct it here. I should correct. I forgot the area. It is need reference transition altitude. I forgot. Seriously, I forgot. That is a point to set the transition altitude. Okay, so for the approach, FEPC index for the approach. So for the approach, flaps 40, speed 137, in correction 07, no problem. Configure approach. So we wait, don't see that thing, we wait until 5,000 feet, flight level 050 to switch on, to switch the actual QNH. And our decision altitude is 3,339. So you can use here radio altimeter or baro, but we are going to use baro. And I set 339 baro based on pressure failure, like your altimeter, and radio based on radio altimeter. We will send the pulse to the ground. It will receive back the pulse and take the time the pulse make to hit the ground and come back and estimate the altitude from that is calculated. See how radio altimeter also 339. That is good. We still continue descending. We are good on our vertical path. You see, we still having this is in the middle. Yeah. So now we are descending, approaching 10,000. I think it is the time to activate the approach mode. Approach mode on. It is an RNAV approach. There is no frequency to set nothing. If it was ELS, we have to set the ELS frequency in a nav comp here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, actually
So
we don't.
you already entered the sector, communicate with the BTC. You already entered in the Djibouti control area, communicate with.
I stopped the ETC because it was not. But what we can do is to contact Djibouti airport and request landing.
Yes.
And request full stop landing. Okay, the runway active is runway 09. And okay, we say Djibouti Tower QNH. The QNH is 103. I don't know, there is a problem with the simulator from some time, like 2 days ago or 3 days ago. The QNH is almost the same. Standard. I don't know if it is
the problem from
a bug or variation. I should go and check in the parameters. So no problem, we will use this. So 2,000 feet to flight level 100. We are good on the pass, we are descending. So since I have some checklist here, can you read me the approach checklist?
the approach checklist. There is only one.
Yeah, I want to be sure that
On
I didn't.
altimeters.
What? Altimeters.
Verifying your
To make
height,
sure the altimeter are configured well. And I was planning to set one as 0, 0, just to remember we are not using that course, but just to remember our final course. So I think I have to show you where we are now on the chart. Yeah, we are approaching.
Okay.
We reach IM 802 above 5 level, above
5,000.
5 level 050. Yeah. Now we are proceeding to here. The maximum speed, it must be 250. No problem, because it's 10,000. We are going to maintain speed below. Then reach there, we proceed like this, and we land. So we have nav bay now, lateral navigation and vertical navigation. So we are here, we are going to join here, turn like this and land. So the runway must be far ahead there. Okay, 10,000 feet, light on, okay. So for the landing, the runway is quite long. We put a brake and let's bridge the airport, okay. We need to have some eyes on the airport. Okay, so we are going to land on runway 09, this runway. Okay, I don't think we can take for sure taxiway Lima. Kilo, even Kilo
in India
is a short. So India
or Fox.
India or Fox. So no need to break too much. Now where is the CVD from here?
The CVD from is from Delta or Kilo.
Kilo. Yeah, I think control Atlantic from C must be CVD from this. And we have military from. Okay. I'm not sure we can stop here, but let's try. But not the same. Normally you have what? There is a software which you can use to calculate your performance, landing distance. But I'm planning for India, to the left. Okay, 8,700. Our next point we should be at 4,100. I think we are going to make it. Let's put the direct. So we have a FAC. I don't know what is a FAC. If it was on ILS, it will put here localizer. Since it is a RNAV, put it here. So we have a glide path which is armed. Continue descending. Given the go around altitude. Go around altitude. 4,800 feet. So as soon as we capture the glide path, I'm going to change it. The speed, we are 237. This is perfect. We continue descending. You see, from the descent, we are just gliding. Yes. It is how we can economize a lot of fuel. Yeah. So on this short flight like this, almost the half of the flight was made on gliding.
What's the distance remaining from touchdown point?
Very short, not too much. Actually, the range is 40, but the airport is here, so we can select 30 nautical miles. Okay, glide path is capture. Capture is capture, single channel. I authorize this thing. I authorize the aircraft to capture the glide path before the lateral navigation. That is not good.
What
no
is
problem.
FPC?
What?
FPC.
I don't know.
FPC, okay. Yeah.
FAC, I don't know. So the brake we put 1. Speed brake. Arm. So we are going to prepare to extend flaps soon. 6,300. We reduce. Okay. So the glide path is good. Yeah, we turn to the left, then we go. Wish me good landing. So the runway must be in that area or here. Very high ground in this part of the earth. We're approaching 5,000 feet. We switch the it is standard, so no problem. ATC, no problem, just continue straight. But I think I'm going to close all those things to have a clear view. Wow, the turn was very strong.
The turn is strong.
The turn
Yes.
was strong.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
yeah. What he said, drag rig here after 146, he told me that he will need no problem, no. I'm going to manage it. I will not start. I hope he didn't pass speed 250. What is the next speed here? 220. Okay, and our approach speed. I can even now set the approach page. Index. Approach page. Speed 137. Okay, flaps 40.
Wow,
Speed
you will need a
137.
lot of drag. 100 knots.
No problem. We will lose it quickly by taking off flaps and landing gear. We will lose it. We are turning on our final. Let inform flight attendant. So we are turning on final. Maybe I will need drag. That is not recommended. Okay, we are here now on the chart, see, and we are turning on final. Okay, I think the runway is far ahead there or in that area, something like that. Okay, no, the runway must be here. The FMC was white. Okay, the speed now, have to reduce the speed to 137 immediately.
The runway is inside.
I want to reduce immediately now to have a wound free later. Okay, the engine are slowing down. (137). Wind is coming. Let's see if the ATC said something. Nothing. Now we focus. The glide path is good. The localizer is good. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, now to take flaps. Come on, speed. Come on.
Maximum 500 speed is.
It depends on which flaps you want to extend. Okay, 2000, we are approaching 2500 landing gear. We forgot also the hydraulic pump work all the night. I'm just taking the landing gear now to add drag. They used to say that 37 is an aircraft that glides a lot, like sleep in the air a lot.
And it moves.
Yeah, reducing speed
137.
to 137. I'm letting the autopilot manage the glide. Flaps 25 now, then flaps 30. Now I can focus. Yeah, he's adding a bit engine to counteract all the drag, and also the speed brake retract. And the descent rate is now 9,000. It's good. The bypass is good. Speed almost good. Speed reference.
1,000.
Checked.
Ethiopia 369, 362, clear to land on runway 09.
Clear to land on runway 09, Ethiopian 360. That is good. I'm going to disconnect the autopilot now to start on flying. That's the auto throttle. Auto throttle disconnected. We acknowledge here. Oh. We disconnect the autopilot. No, we can't fly. The speed is too much.
Traffic. Traffic.
In this cabin, in this very cabin. I think the simulator failed to update the wind data.
No, the wind was, I think, 2 knots.
Even in the preparation.
Approaching minimums.
It was not.
Minimum check, continue.
Minimums.
Checked. Landing.
$100. $10.
I think the rate of descent was good.
Yeah. So manual braking. We didn't use the reverser. We are going to take India here.
Okay.
I think it is India. They call it Alpha.
After landing, evacuate first left, contact ground. What's the frequency of the ground?
I completely forgot. But I think it's the same thing as this. No. Oh. Attention. So we retract the speed brake. We retract the flaps. It is not India.
Ah, yeah, it's too straight.
We are now taking first.
Okay,
Oh, we
last
pass
one.
Indian. Okay.
So we couldn't take it.
Yeah. And also the landing was a bit, we take some runway. The config is totally different. I didn't hear 100, I didn't hear 50, 40. I just
Really?
hear 10, yeah.
Yes.
I think it is deactivated on this aircraft setup, so I have to correct it. Light off.
Or you switch on the APU.
Yeah, switch on the APU. APU on. We can now start stopping one engine. Where are the gates?
This is, you are approaching India.
Okay. Quebec, no problem. Oh, I lose in Citane. We continue straight.
What?
The Navigraph is requesting a lot of research from the laptop.
Can just select the airport shot.
I want to see the airport. Okay,
Approach.
we are approaching. Terminal is really he's there.
Where is it? Where is it?
There is a car there. There is another car coming.
Normally you have the priority.
Okay, please stand in the road. I'm going to park here.
Park here. There is a small like diamond.
Not diamond, I think it is
I see.
I don't know what is the TBM. I don't know if it is a TBM or Kindle. Echo Tango Alpha Papa Kilo is at Djibouti, time 0736. Expected was not this time. So we are taxiing now on one engine. APU is available. We can now start switching electrical on APU. Good. It's okay. So we set parking brake. Parking brake step. We stop this engine also. Good. Now we are turning on the APU. Good. The pump is okay. So what is our arrival fuel? 3.1. Correct.
Exactly.
At least
3.2.
3.2.1. So this engine is stopped. You have to stop the electrical pump. Electrical pump here also. Pitot probe. Off, not need. Your damper off. APU bleed now. We switch APU bleed on. Back. Let's say that the passenger are disembarking, so we are using APU bleed to furnish them AC. So light off. Okay, I understand now the problem of those lights. It is good. Welcome to Djibouti. Thanks everybody to have been with us with this flight.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy. I hope you like everything that happened. And that you learn, not learn, but you understand the concept of SID in route, terminal arrival, start, and the approach. So thank you so much. Thank you to have been with us for this flight. We have our chapter. We are finally parked here. So what I can tell to you, it is as usual, bye bye, take care of you, and see you soon in the sky. Oh, I forgot Jack. Jack, say something.
See you for the next flight.
Which you will be flying a Diamond A14 from Djibouti to Bredawa. Yeah, we are going to fly using VOR.
Okay.
Bye bye.